Hello guys, so today we will be solving LeetCode problem 725 split linked list in parts. So here in this problem you are given a linked list and a variable k, and you are supposed to divide the given linked list into the k parts as evenly as possible. And if division of linked list is not possible evenly, then the larger part should come first, then the smaller parts. Like in this head, the example number 1, linked list is given 1 2 3 and k is given 5. So uh, so you have to divide this linked list into k parts, which is 5 parts, but here only 3 nodes are there. So, and we need to keep one thing in mind, that we need to divide it into as evenly as possible. And size of two, by this condition we can figure out that size of two linked lists which we have to return would not differ by more than one. It can only be differ less than or equal to 1. So see, in this case linked list is given 1 2 3 and k is given 5. So one linked list will contain only node 1, other linked list will contain only node 2, third linked list will contain only node 3, and fourth or fifth linked list will contain nothing, as there is no node remains to be allocated. And so this is one output, but this cannot be output, right? This is one output. Okay, let me copy the whole thing. So this is the one of the output, but we cannot say this is valid output. Okay, valid. But this is not a valid output, because here one condition is given that a larger, if like in this case parts of linked list was not possible to be evenly, because we need to split into 5 parts and node is given just 3. So only evenly distribution will only be possible if length of a linked list is divisible by k, which is k, whatever k is given. So in this case it is not divisible, so there had to be some uneven thing in the length, but we need to allocate it such a way that larger linked list should always be come first in the output. So in the output you need to return a list of head of the linked list. You can say list of linked list. You need to return this thing. Okay. So what would be our approach to solve this problem is, let's take example 2. So here head is given 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, like in this diagram you can see linked list is given like that. So in total there are 10 node and k is 5, k is 3 in this case. So if we need to divide this linked list of length 10 into 3 parts, so we can see how we can first we can calculate what would be the size of new linked list which we will create, which we can say sub linked list. So size of it would be nothing but, let's say the length of this head, the original linked list is n, so it would be nothing but n divided by k. In this case it is 10 divided by 3, which is 3. And still we need to allocate some more node, because it was not even perfectly divisible, because n in this case was 10. So we will take modulo n modulo k, which is nothing but 10 modulo 3, which is 1. So these two variable, what we can say, the size of the sublinked list which we will create will be 3, and after, like 1 2 3, this has length 3, this has length 3, but there is this remainder, you can say, or remaining. So these many nodes are remaining, so we need to allocate this node elsewhere, and this has to be come first than other node. Means this we need to start allocating from the start of the this list. So that means our first sublinked list will have 3, and from here we will pick one, which is one node, 4 node. 3 plus 1 is 4, 4 node, it will have 4 node. And now this this remaining node is 0, because one node was remaining and we have allocated into the first linked list. Then just this will come, remains new linked list, no, length of a new linked list. So this is 3, so 3 node will come here, 3 node will come here. So let's see this how we will solve using the code. So firstly we need to calculate the length of the original linked list, so that we can find this what will be the new linked list size. So for that I have created one function which take head as an input, and initially size is 0. While head, I am just going into the next node and increasing size by 1. So while head, and at the end I am returning the size. So this function return the size of the linked list. Then I am creating this answer which we need to return. Yeah. So in answer we should return the head of linked list. So sorry, list of linked list. So I am creating a list of the size k, because we have to return by partitioning the original linked list into k parts. So that's why size of answer would be always k. So initially I am initializing this answer array, answer list by none. Then I am calculating the size of the original linked list by calling this get length function which we have created earlier, and passing head into it and storing this into the length of the original linked list into n. Then I am calculating what would be the size of new linked list. It would be nothing but n integer division k, and what is the remaining node, n modulo k. Then what I am doing, so this for loop I am running for k times. uh, in one time I am appending the first new L element into this answer of I at index I. So for that what I will do, so here I will record where is the start head currently for the sublinked list. What would be the start head? So it would be nothing but head, and this previous head I am keeping just because, like here in this case 1 means new L, this come 0, and this has come remainder as 3 for this example 1. If you see, the output of new L will come 0, because 5 divided by 3 integer division will come out to be, sorry, 3 integer division 5 will come 0, and remainder will come 3. So yeah, in the previous side I am keeping the head, and for new L times what I am doing, just going into head equal to head dot next, and this prev head variable just keeping the pointer to the previous, what was the previous head. Like if I am at let's see by example 2. So if I am, my head is at 3, so previous head will point to 2. If my head is at 4, then previous head will point to 3, like that. So new L time I am going forward. So like in example 2, new L will come as uh, 3, right? Here we have seen example 2, new L came 3. So new L time I am going forward. So after in this case new value is, this variable is 3. So previous head will point to, at first time it will point to here, in second it will point here at 2, in third time it will point here. Then if I am checking if any remainder is present, if remainder is present, I am moving one step ahead. So prev head was pointing at this node, so now as remainder in this case is present as 1, so this condition will comes true and I am moving one step ahead. So now my prev head will point to 4. Then I am checking if prev head contains some value. So prev head is pointing to node 4. So yes, it contains some value. So in the next of it, prev head dot next, I am putting none. And if prev head is pointing to 4, that means head will be pointing to this node 5. So in the prev head next, I have put it none. That means at the next of 4, I have put it none. And still our start head is pointing to head, which is 1. So in the answer of I am putting start head. In the start head 1 2 3 4 has come, and in the next of 4 we have put in none, so that's why 5 will not come, only 1 2 3 4 will come. In answer of I was 0 initially because this loop is coming running for first time, so 1 2 3 4 will get appended here, right? Similarly, now our head is pointing to 5, and this now again this loop run from start. So start head will point to head, which is at 5 currently. Prev head initially will point to same 5. Once it go inside, prev head will still pointing to head, but head will pointing to head dot next. That means after one loop, again prev head will point to this 5 and head will point to this 6. Similarly 3 time it will run, so prev head will point to 7 and head will point to 8. Now if we check, this loop will end after running 3 time, then it will come here. If check remainder is there, so initially remainder was just 1, and for the first time when we were appending here, we have decremented it by 1, so now currently remainder is 0. So this condition is false, so it won't go inside it. Then again we will check if prev head contains some value, so it is pointing to 7, so yes, it contains value. So in the prev head next we will put none, and in answer of I is currently 1, we will append start head. So start head was still pointing to node 5, so 5 6 7 will come in the first index, which is the output expected. 8 is not coming because at the next of 7 we have put a none here. So similarly for next iteration it will work. So hope you have understand this problem. Let me submit the code. So it got submitted successfully. So we'll see the next problem tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Keep subscribe. Thank you.